What's up, people? Today I'm going to show you how to install a replacement Blackvue Dashcam. My DR900S 2-channel dashcam needs to be replaced. We have the replacement unit right here. I'm going to show you how to install it, how simple it is if you already have the existing hardware, the mount, and the wiring. All you have to do is register your camera and swap it out. So let's get started. All right, once you open up your new camera, I'm going to show you how to quickly register this one and replace the old one. So right in the top left corner of the box, you're going to see your QR code. You can use the app to scan that. So what you're going to do is you're going to open up your Blackvue app, to follow along in the corner of your screen. You're going to go to cloud. Make sure you're logged in. Now, as you can see in the corner of your screen there, it says Jeep Trackhawk. That was my old camera. This is the one that no longer work. I'm going to remove that since I don't need it anymore. I'm going to delete, or there it is, delete at the bottom. Are you sure you want to delete this camera and all your files will be lost? Yes, delete. Now in the top right hand corner, it says add your camera here. Add. Press add camera. Okay. Now you want to scan. There you go. Allow Blackvue to access dashcam unit. Allow. Camera added successfully. Click OK. Now you can rename your camera. I'm going to rename this one. We're going to call this Jeep Trackhawk, like we did with the last one. Click OK. We are good to go. That's it. Now I'm going to show you how to install these cameras. All right, we're going to start with the first one. And just slide this out. Start with the first camera. Now we're not going to need the mount, okay? The mount that's already up there is identical. We don't need this, so we're going to just take it off. All you need to remove it, press this little button, and slide it out. Okay, now we're almost ready to install, but I have to put an SD card in here. So I'm going to pop this out, slide that over, and we're going to put an SD card in here in the slot. And we're going to use the one that I had. From the old one. And don't worry, we're going to reformat this one in a second. I'm going to slide that in. This one is, if you're curious as which kind I use 128 gigabyte Samsung. Okay, see that? I'll have a link in the description of this video if you'd like to purchase one of these. This was fairly cheap, and it's been a workhorse for me for quite a while. There you go. That's installed just like that. You want to snap that closed. Next, there's a plastic film around here. You definitely want to remove this, okay? First, slide this little cover off. Next, peel a little plastic off like this. Just like that. Okay, that's the first piece of plastic you want to remove. And there's another one on the side here that you would tap to turn off the Wi-Fi and on. You just want to slide that off like that, okay? Now your camera's ready to be mounted. So let me show you how we mount that. With the older camera, we just slide it back into the mount, okay? Slide it in until it clicks. Oh, that's good. There you go, watch. Hear that? It clicked. There we go, nice and clicks. And what you can do is you can adjust it by turning it up and down. It'll click. We're gonna adjust it once we get the camera plugged in and ready to go. Now just return the cables. Put the cameras back, the camera cables back in. Okay, so this is the rear. Okay, and then your power cable goes in, just like that. Boom. And it's already powering up. You see the power? All right, we're gonna give that a second. It's gonna announce what it's doing. And we're gonna format the new card. The existing card or the old card or whichever SD card you want to use, you want to just press and hold this button for a few seconds.
Wi-Fi hotspot unavailable.
Okay.
Press once to reset Wi-Fi SSID and password. Hold for 5 seconds to format SD card.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Formatting SD card.
There you go. That's how you format.
Please do not disconnect the power.
That's how you format your card in the unit itself. All right, we're going to allow that to finish. Then I'll show you the next step. Okay, once the camera has reinitialized and it says Blackvue for your safe driving, it's ready to go. Now we're going to connect to the app and set it up. Okay, we're going to connect right now. So speaking of Wi-Fi, we need to also put it in the settings connected to our portable Wi-Fi hotspot and also our home network. There are 3 slots inside the camera that you can connect 3 networks to. So we're going to do our portable Wi-Fi hotspot. This is the one we use for work and traveling around. This is an AT&T mobile hotspot. I pay $30 a month. That's all you need if you want to have it connected 24/7. While that's powering up, I'm going to go into the app. The first thing we need to do, though, is go into our settings and find the camera's Wi-Fi. Right there, it says Blackvue 900S-C0098 Delta. That's the one we're going to connect to. There, now that we're connected. Now go back into your Blackvue app once you're connected to the Wi-Fi. Okay. Oh, you know what? Now open up your Blackvue app. Now you want to connect to Wi-Fi. Click on Wi-Fi. Okay. And there you go. It's already recording. All right. So in the top right-hand corner, right here, you're going to see a little camera live. I'm going to click that, and it's going to show me the front view camera. We're going to adjust it here in a second. Okay, I want to turn it sideways. All right, and this is the resolution that it's set up to default. So I'm just going to adjust it. I'll turn this way so you can see it in the corner of your screen. We're just going to, oop, we lost the connection. Let's try that again. All right, let's just get this set. Just a click.
Cloud connected.
We are good to go. All right, let's see if the rear camera is working. The rear camera was not the issue. I am going to replace the rear camera, but it was just my front camera unit. So the rear camera is good to go. You could click back to front. I'm happy with the way it's set up. We are good to go. And that's it. Now we can go into our settings and we can click the little icon in the top, little gear firmware settings. Let's see, basic time. So we're going to go into this. I'm not going to show you guys. You take the time, you can adjust all your settings and play around with your settings, but that's how easy it is for a replacement camera. You don't even need to use this. You can hold on to it. I'm going to put the old camera in here. I'm actually going to send this back to Blackvue, let them check it out, see what's going on with it. Just put it in, just like that. Good to go. I'm going to show you how to install the back camera now. Before I show you how to install the rear camera, I just want to note that you do not have to install all of your password information for your networks. If you have your portable network and your home networks already installed in your Blackvue app, it saves it. By deleting the camera, it does not delete the information for the Wi-Fi network. So all you're doing basically swapping out hardware. You're swapping out the bad camera for the good camera, and all the Wi-Fi information to connect is still saved in your app. That's the beauty of it. So it's really, really quick process. Let's go back, swap out that rear camera, and then we'll be finished with this installation video. All right, there's the rear camera, which does work, but since we have new hardware, we're going to swap it out. So that's where I have my camera, just like so. I'm going to slide this one out and replace that one right there. First thing you want to do, though, is disconnect the cable. Okay? And then slide the camera out. like so. Just like with the front camera, you have to remove the cap, the lens cap, and the plastic on it, all right? Make sure you remove all that first. Just slide it in, all right? Oh, this is actually a little looser. So we are going to switch mounts. We're gonna swap out the mount too. So we're gonna just pop this one off, just like that. And then I'm gonna remove this tape that's already here. Just take it off with your finger. Now that we have the new mount back in the same place as the other one, we're gonna slide the new camera, just like that, in. Actually, I'm gonna have to use, it's tight, so I'm gonna have to use two hands. We'll adjust the way the camera looks here in a second. Same thing, you could spin it, but now that we got the camera in its mount, we're gonna reattach the rear cable. Now that the rear cable is attached and it's powering up, what we're going to do is just make sure we have power. There we go. And we are going to adjust the camera using the live view function. Inside, go into the live view function that you can see in the corner of your screen and just spin your dash, the little camera in the back, up and down, and that'll adjust it, as you can see how I was adjusting mine. That's really it. We are good to go. And that's it. That's how fast it is to replace existing hardware using your cables that are already mounted. We are good to go. I am going to, again, let's make sure we take our manual and everything out of here. In the bottom of the box, I mean, I have the other hardware, the cables and everything, manual. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the old camera, the defective unit. I don't want to say defective. This thing worked for me for over 2 years straight, and it was a workhorse. It is such a great quality to work in 140-degree temperature in the car. I have a an infrared heat gun, 140-degree temperature in the summer, in some days, along with going down to -19 during the winter, and it was just 24/7. This thing was such a workhorse. Absolutely love the Blackvue Dashcams. The company, the customer service, amazing quality. So we're just going to put this back here in the box like so, along with the rear facing camera, and put it away for storage. This one's still good. This one still works, but we are just going to put it in like so. Put a cap on that one. And I'm getting text messages, and I'm going to put I'm going to slide the cap on this one too. We are good to go. That's it. So if you have any questions for me, if there's anything that I may have skipped, or just something that you're doing in your steps, you're just not getting, you're just not able to connect, remember, in order to connect to the live view function, you have to have the cameras connected to Wi-Fi. It will not work with your existing car Wi-Fi. Won't work with the Jeep SRT or the Trackhawk. You need a portable device, or you have to be parked in your driveway and have your existing network, your home network, strong enough to reach the car. I suggest getting a portable Wi-Fi hotspot like this. You can get them through AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile. It's not expensive. I only turn it on when I'm at work or I'm out shopping, and when I come home, my network is strong enough to connect to the dash cam. That's the only way to go for the live function, okay, when you want to view live. If you are in your car, you can go into your Wi-Fi settings in your smartphone, connect to the dash cam directly, and then use the Wi-Fi option, not the cloud option. Cloud button is for mobile. The Wi-Fi button is for your camera, and then you can view it that way. Again, any questions, I'll try to help you out. Reach out to me below. That's all I got today. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the little bell notification next to that. Down here, if you would, click subscribe. In the description of this video, if you'd like to save up to, I think it's 15% or 10% off of any Blackvue product, including cameras, there's a link below for blackvue.com/shop, along with our promo code. Also, if you follow me, if you do subscribe to me, I do give these cameras away every so often, so pay attention, and maybe you'll be one of our next lucky winners. I just gave one away literally yesterday. You can catch that video on the channel sometime today or whenever I upload this. So, all right, that's all I got. I'm out.